I'll just go to next slide right now. Okay, so we'll look at what is working drawing is. Okay, so we'll first try to define what is working drawing and what is its needs. Okay, uh, कोई भी सब्जेक्ट जब इंट्रोड्यूस होता है फर्स्ट टाइम, जैसे वर्किंग ड्राइंग अभी आपको ये सेमिस्टर में थर्ड ईयर में इंट्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. इट इज नॉट अ सब्जेक्ट which is there from your first year onward, just like AD or construction or TOS. So this is the first time we are introducing the subject. So let's first understand what is the why we have to learn this particular subject. Okay, can we actually going to use the knowledge of working drawing in our practice? Is it going to affect our life in any way? So if we understand what is working drawing, it's a scale drawing which serves as a guide for actual construction or manufacturing process. Okay, so it is very directly related to a drawing which is specifically utilized, and it is a scale drawing. So it is not something which is not to scale drawing. All the build drawings or working drawings are of a very specific scale, and it's actually help all the contractors, all the consultant to understand how actual construction or how actual manufacturing process is going to happen. So it is something which is going to be different than the design drawing. Okay, so when we are looking at this particular drawing which is relevant to the construction, so it's going to create a very 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 different representation for other than the architecture design drawing. जैसे हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा रेंडरिंग करते हैं आर्किटेक्चर डिजाइन ड्राइंग में, 3D व्यूज होते हैं, वैसी कोई भी चीजें वर्किंग ड्राइंग में नहीं रहती है. इट इज ऑल प्योर 2D ड्राइंग practically with lot many specification. These drawings are mainly monochromatic drawings. Okay, previously uh, before we getting plotters which is available very easily right now, we used to have working drawing printed on a gateway sheet, and then we used to uh, uh, create many copies using the blueprint method. Okay, it's a ammonia print method used to be, but because of the environment, and then now we got the plotter and paper become cheaper, economical for us. So now we can print as many as drawing on the paper directly. So we are no more looking at the ammonia prints. Okay, so it's a scale drawing, a comprehensive set of drawings used in construction. So the drawing set which I prepared for the working drawing, it is not just architectural drawing in terms of working drawing, but there are working drawings created by the department of or the consultants of structural, मैकेनिकल सर्विसेज एक्सेट्रा. तो आप जो भी कंस्ट्रक्ट करोगे, अगर आप एक फर्नीचर पीस भी कंस्ट्रक्ट कर रहे हो, अगर आप एक टैब भी आपको अगर फिक्स करने का, आपको एक टाइल भी लगाना है, आपको एक बल्ब भी लगाना है, एक तो उसके लिए भी आपको उसका वर्किंग ड्राइंग करना पड़ेगा, विच हैव अ डिफरेंट स्पेसिफिकेशंस लाइक dimensions, material, the product which you are going to use in it. So how many number of products? So all the informations and specification related to that product, and how that particular product or how that particular uh, 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 particular element of construction is going to be executed. So from that perspective, we can this subject become very important because it is not related to design, but it is something which is it is related to a part of a construction which begins once you finish with the design. So this is the second part of a stage where you're making a build drawings which will go on the site, which will be shared with the all the consultant, and hence everyone understood what is how these things are going to be built on actual. So this is something a very important drawing. If you missed any specification, अगर आपने गलती से कोई भी dimension नहीं दिया या specification नहीं दिया या आपने nomenclature properly नहीं किया, so that particular uh, information is going to be missed for the construction process. Okay, and because few of the information are going to be missed from the construction process, what is going to happen is uh, the uh, the the project is going to be delayed slowly, because now there is going to be a lag, because certain information is not available. Hence what is going to happen is those people are going to call you for the information right now. Okay, so when people are going to call you for the information, it is going to delay the project. So you have to be very specific, you have to be very thorough in terms of the understanding of drawing, what need to be provided in terms of information and what not to be provided in terms of information. In working drawing it is also important, because these are all 2D drawings, not 3D drawings, or any 3D rendered views are part of working drawing set. uh, is also to understand that all these drawings should have the minimum relevant information and not unnecessary information. You cannot duplicate the information in this. Okay, so there has to be very specific. You will learn how to be very specific in working drawing. You know how to dimension sheets, you know how to label your sheets, you know how to hatch your sheets, you know what are the scale drawings. So basic things you know, but right now we will learn a very specific part of a drawing, preparation of a drawings. That is the one of the part of the working drawing, how it is, you know, related to working drawing. That is what is the scope is going to be. Okay, the next point is drawing with the specification as a build drawing. So because this is all related to build drawings, so of course it is again directly related to your construction. What is its application? Okay, so why we are learning this? Okay, so its application is to provide relevant information related to construction or execution. Okay, as I already explained, I don't have to explain it again. To understand the process of construction, its importance. Okay, so it's a very large part of a construction process, एंड उसका इम्पोर्टेंस आपको पहले समझना पड़ेगा कि ये पूरे कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोसेस में ट्रू कैसे रहेगा. Okay, for example, if here I would like to give you an example. In the process of making a furniture piece, maybe a chair or something, you have to understand what are the different resources you are going to required to build a chair. So in order to do that, you have to sit and write down the process. Okay, you have to write down the process of building a chair. So what are the different resources are going to be a part of constructing a chair? Can anybody just pitch in? Any student? एक चेयर बनाने के लिए क्या क्या लगेगा? Unmute yourself and
wood.
Sir, wood.
Okay, wood. What else?
Sir, nails.
Nails and
Joints.
Yeah.
Metal joints.
Metal joints. Okay. What else? That's it. You can build a chair now.
Measurements.
Measurements. Yes. Very good. Now you are looking other than the obvious. So what else you will require to build a chair? We got wood, we got metal plates or metal joints, we got nails. Now what we required? चेयर बन जाएगा. ये सारी चीजें सामने रख देंगे.
Construction process. Construction process.
नहीं, that is what
Process look.
Yes, that is. So who is going to execute it? आपने ये चार चीजें. Yes, so you required. Yes, you required carpenters. What else? चलो कारपेंटर आ गया, वुड आ गया, नेल्स आ गए, मेटल प्लेट्स आ गए, और क्या?
Tools.
Drawings.
टूल्स लगेंगे और ड्राइंग्स लगेंगी. राइट, टूल्स क्या क्या लगेंगे? जो कारपेंट्री के टूल्स है वो सारे लगेंगे. बराबर. ड्राइंग लगेगी, ड्राइंग में क्या क्या इंफॉर्मेशन होना चाहिए चेयर से रिलेटेड?
Dimension or materials used.
डिमेंशंस, चेयर का डिमेंशंस होना चाहिए कि क्या हाइट का चेयर है, और क्या होना चाहिए? डिमेंशनिंग है,
Material used. Material
मटेरियल।
used.
ओके, और क्या होना चाहिए? मटेरियल यूज लिख दिया, चलो वुड लिख दिया, और क्या इंफॉर्मेशन आएगा उसमें? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अदर?
Joineries.
जॉइनरीज, वेरी गुड। और क्या आएगा? दैट्स इट। चलो, एक चेयर बनाने के लिए क्या क्या ड्राइंग्स लगेंगे, कितने प्लान लगेंगे, कितने एलिवेशंस लगेंगे, कितने सेक्शंस लगेंगे? आपको कितना प्लान्स लगेगा चेयर बनाने के लिए? Yeah, anybody other than who
One.
people who already answered? Please, others answered. Please try. कितने प्लान लगेंगे? What is your guess? How many drawings? What type of drawings you require to execute a chair? Zaman, can you
Two
answer?
plans.
2 plans. Okay. What else? Simran,
All the 4 elevations
4 side
and
elevation.
ISO.
Okay, or a ISO. Okay.
Ergonomic details.
Okay, those details, right?
Joinery details.
Joinery details, right? So what
Yes.
kind? So have you come across the term called as specification?
Yes,
Specification,
sir.
right? So what is
Yes.
specification related to chair? अगर आप एक चेयर एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं तो उसका स्पेसिफिकेशन क्या होगा? मटेरियल एक है जो आप कंस्ट्रक्शन के लिए इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, उसके अलावा और क्या स्पेसिफिकेशन होगा?
Like उसका
Quantity
wood,
different.
क्वांटिटी है, राइट? दैट इज क्वांटिटी इज राइट। व्हाट एल्स?
Unit.
यूनिट, वेरी गुड।
Area. What area?
Area in a sense, can you elaborate? What is area? What do you mean by area? What information you will give? Do you believe that specifying the what type of a chair or what is the purpose of a chair you wanted to have? कि वो एक ऑफिस चेयर है, डाइनिंग टेबल चेयर है, वर्क स्टेशन चेयर है, what kind of a chair do you require? Specification और क्या हो सकता है?
Sir,
Right?
we will give description about the chair.
Yes. So description of a chair. Okay, so let's look at this. What is the description of a chair then?
What kind of finishes it has and what kind of bolts it has used and
Finishes.
everything.
Will you begin with the finishes?
piece
Sir,
of
we
wood,
will firstly material.
the
Start with
purpose
the
of the chair.
material.
I
So
mean,
different
for
qualities of wood.
Yeah. So the purpose of a chair when we are talking about, let's now narrow it down. Okay. Let's say we are building a we are building a chair for let's say for a dining table, a very specific purpose I'm giving you. Okay. For a dining table, then what could be the description of a dining table chair? क्या होना चाहिए उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन?
For how many people uh, it's for?
So that is the quantity in numbers of chair. That is a quantity in terms of chair. Okay. So also, will you look at the aspect of design in it? Will it require a backrest? Will a chair require a backrest?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Will it require
Yes, sir.
will it require four legs?
Yes.
Yes.
Will it require a handrest?
Yes.
No, sir.
No.
No, no, sir.
Yeah. So
No, sir.
right now, see, here is where we are having a disagreement. That few of the students are saying it should have handrest, and few of the students are saying it should not have a handrest. So why it should not have a handrest? People who are saying it should not have a handrest.
So because when we sit on dining table, so our hands are on the table, not on the chair.
Right. And also the chair, once we are done with the eating part of it, and when we are not on the dining table, we push the chair in below the dining table, right? To save the space.
Yes.
Right? So that's why most of the dining table chair, okay, most of the dining table chair, of course, there are luxurious restaurants which have a chair with the handrest, but those same places then also have a problem where you cannot go close to the your food plate. You are just away from it and just try to eat because your chair is not going inside the dining table. You want it to be close to the food plate. You are not like half a meter away from the food plate. Okay, so that is the very specific purpose of a dining table chair. Okay, and this information need to be given in the description. Okay, because this is very specific. It is not related to design, mind you, but it is but keep your your designing sense is something which need to be described here. So it's the process, okay, of construction. तो इसमें इम्पोर्टेंस आपको समझा अभी की वर्किंग ड्राइंग में आपको वो देना पड़ेगा वेरी स्पेसिफिक स्पेसिफिकेशन. उसके बाद चीज आएगी क्वांटिटी की विच यू ऑलरेडी एड्रेस के हाउ मेनी चेयर्स वी वांटेड टू बिल्ड. ओके, उसके बाद चीज आएगी उसमें what else could be a part of specification. और क्या स्पेसिफिकेशन में आएगा?
Market rate of the material used.
Very good. So it's a very specific information of a cost or a price or a budget. Okay, so it's very important to understand कि whatever we are going to build or whatever we are going to execute is going to cost something. Okay, it's not free of cost, right? Nobody gives you a chair free of cost. क्या रे ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है लेके जा chair. So it's not going to be like that. So what you are going to see is to build anything, there are resources which are invested. Okay, and when there are investment of any kind, it requires money. Okay, so जैसे ही आप कोई भी चेयर बनाने लोगे, कोई भी रिसोर्स डालोगे, जो भी अभी हम लोगों ने आइडेंटिफाई किया, वो सारे रिसोर्सेस के लिए हम लोगों को पैसा लगेगा. Let it be a labor, let it be a single nail, or let it be a fevicol or a adhesive, wood, laminate, maybe metal plates or metal joinery plates or whatever it is going to require money. So understanding the cost factor is very, very important in this. Okay, the chair is going to, for example, a one dining table chair is going to cost you, let's say, around 2000 rupees. Okay, and then there is a chair which is going to cost you 20,000 rupees, which is going to be sell more, which is going to be sold more. Sorry.
2000.
2000.
Why? Why?
Affordable.
Many people can afford.
Yes, exactly. The affordability. Okay. So it's very important to understand that because not all the clients are, come up with a budget, a very restricted budget. So you have to always look into a portion where you remain within the budget. So working drawing gives you that specific information as well. It's not only something which is a 2D drawing, but it is something which is also going to affect the overall budget of the project. Okay, so it helps you to keep a tab, keep a control over what is the budget is going to be, and it also help you to understand the process of it. ओके कि ये चीज कब लगने वाली है. तो अभी अगर हम लोग एक चेयर बनाने वाली है, चेयर बनाने वाले हैं, तो ये चेयर बनाने की जो प्रोसेस है वो पूरे कंस्ट्रक्शन में कब आएगी? जब आपको प्रोजेक्ट हैंड ओवर किया गया है या आपको प्रोजेक्ट में अपॉइंट किया गया, आप चेयर से ही डिजाइनिंग शुरू करोगे. You will have matlab, let's look at another example, not chair actually. Let's look at the designing of a door. Okay, तो डिजाइनिंग ऑफ अ डोर पूरे कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोसेस में कब आएगा आपको लगता है, या एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ अ डोर पूरे कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोसेस में कब आएगा? Will it be from the starting phase? कब आएगा शाबाश?
Furnishing the flat.
No sir, सारी walls वगैरह बनने के बाद.
So it is at the very later stage, right? It's at the very later stage where we are finished with the civil work. Okay, now there are two words which I am giving you, introducing you is one is the civil work and another is the interior work. Okay, so what is civil work? Civil work is where water, cement, the sand, okay, everything is involved, metal, everything is involved. And the interior is a work where all carpentry related things are executed. Okay, so you have to understand first of all this difference, civil work and interior work. Okay, so if you are doing a POP work, it is a part of an interior work. Okay, if you are building a chair, it's a part of an interior work. If you are building a TV unit, it is part of an interior work. But if you are building a walls, if you are plastering the walls, everything is a part of a civil work. If you are building a kitchen platform, it is part of a civil work. If you are building a door, windows, it is a part of a civil work because it involves mortar, sand, everything. Okay, so if you are building a simple window frame which is out of aluminium, also if you are fixing a window, you still need to fix things with the mortar and the other construction material. So uske liye that portion is going to be considered into a civil work. Okay, so that differentiation has to be very clear, because in a working drawing phase, what we are looking at in a third year is only related to the civil work part of it and not interior part of it. So we are not looking at the working drawing of a interior work. वो शायद से आपका कोई तो सेमेस्टर में इंटीरियर डिजाइन के प्रोजेक्ट में होगा वर्किंग ड्राइंग, या हो गया रहेगा. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर सेकेंड ईयर में आपको इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग था, उसमें वर्किंग ड्राइंग हुआ है कि नहीं इंटीरियर का. बट वी आर इन द सेमेस्टर 5 and 6 we are only looking at the civil work part of it. So we will begin with maybe the excavation portion, foundation, then building foundation, then plinth beam, ground beam, then actual plinth, walls, building windows, lintel, then slabs, RCC slab, beam, and so on, then reaching to the the roof or maybe terraces, staircase construction. So these are like all civil work, part of a civil work, the plastering of it, the painting part of it, waterproofing part of it. So there are many things of which are the part of a civil work. We are going to look at all the civil work in the thing. So we will be looking at how waterproofing related to toilets and bathrooms are done, what waterproofing related to the terraces are done. So it's a very giant scope, and hence we are considering both the semester for a single subject. Okay, let's move on to the next portion, which is to recognize the materials and its specification. We already discussed this. Okay, to understand the role of preparation of drawing in working drawing stage. So because we have to recognize the its importance in terms of material and specification, आपको प्रिपरेशन ऑफ ड्राइंग में क्या लिखना है ये समझ में आ जाएगा. कि चेयर है तो उसमें मुझे क्या लिखना है, अगर डोर फ्रेम है तो मुझे क्या लिखना है. Okay, so these are the few things which are just like a very simple introduction. It is also a very important thing is it's a also a document, working drawing document, because it is issued on the site. Okay, issued on the actual site, and on which your office stamp and your signature is there. It's become a legal document. It's become a legal document, and legal document which is valid for the court of law. Okay, so if there is some dispute happens during the construction, okay, and you know that you are right at your part, okay, and somebody is cheating on you related to the construction, somebody is copying your work, okay, you can fight over in the court of law based on this working drawing, uh, working drawing sheets which you are preparing, because all these drawings are issued on the site for the construction. So similarly, when we are looking, so this gives you a control in terms of a copyright of your own work. Okay, so it's a that way it's become very important thing. Okay, the way we are looking at uh, because it's a legal document. Okay, it's not a part of a tender. Have you been introduced to the word tender document? आपको पीपी में कभी आया है? पीपी हुआ है आपको? दिस सेमेस्टर यू हैव पीपी, राइट? Professional practice? No, acha, you have not been introduced. So fine. So we'll discuss it later when we will go much detail into it. Okay. So the next, we'll move on to the next. Okay, we'll look at the first part of it, which is semester 5. What we are going to look at for the semester 5. We generally don't begin our working drawing college project like this fashion, but because of the pandemic situation right now, we are locked down to a place where we have a very limited resources. So we are realigning the pedagogy for this particular situation. That means we are changing our teaching outcome. Okay, जो लर्निंग आउटकम है या टीचिंग आउटकम है, हम लोग ने उसको ही realign किया. So what we are going to do is, okay, we are going to begin with the detailing first, and then moving towards the making floor plan sections and elevations. Okay, generally we used to begin semester 5 with understanding, introduction to actual execution process, how drawings are prepared, how sites are prepared, how center lines are prepared. These are the few words, you don't have to remember all this. And then we used to begin with the general drawing process, which is comprises of foundation plan, ground floor plan, first floor, typical floor plans, and then terrace level plans, overhead tank level plans, then generic section, 2 sections, then having 2 elevations, all those things, XYZ. But this semester, because we know that you might not be accessible to all these tools maybe, and plus your batch, as per what Parag sir have and Poonam ma'am have already observed related to your batches, you guys are also not still accommodated with the AutoCAD or Revit, okay, which is the digital softwares. So most of you. So we will begin with the detailing, which is everything is going to be a scaled sketching. It's a proportionate sketching, but the specification part remains the same. Only thing, you are going to do it by hand. So what we are going to do is, okay, we are going to do something which is we used to do it in the second part, because we used to finish everything in the semester 5 previously, all the generic drawings. Or second stage mein, which is semester 6, we used to only focus everything on the creating all the details related to staircase, door, window, kitchen details, tiling details, then door and window details, and henceforth. But because now we are in this situation, we are going to reverse the whole process. We are going to focus on the detailing portion first, and then we'll go for a very generic general drawing process. Okay, so today we are going to begin with the measurement of your own house plan. If you stay in a mansion, okay, we want you to just look at the 1 floor plan, not 2 floor plans. Okay, just look at the one floor plan where you have a kitchen, toilet, bathrooms, okay, and you have a staircase in your nearest proximity, okay. So look at all these things, okay. So people who are staying in a maybe a bungalow or a row house or something, only look at that floor plan where you have a kitchen, toilet, bathroom, and a staircase, okay. If people who are staying in the flats, okay, they will have of course everything in a one layout only. So the first task which you will be doing, okay, we are going to just discuss that little bit further next, but I'll just give you an overview first, okay. Then there is next week we are going to have a lecture on detailing part of it, why detailing is required, okay. So we will just orient you for the detailing that is going to happen in the next lecture, not now, okay. And then various elements of details and its mediums, okay. So because in this particular sentence the mediums are nothing but materials, okay, because when I say window, there are n number of materials we can make window out of it. So what we want you to do is, okay, to understand first of all these various elements are nothing but door, window, staircase, kitchen, bedroom, hall, balcony, all those things. And its mediums are nothing but the materials in which they gets executed, okay. So there are two things which you have to look at, and we are going to see all those things related to civil work. Again, I'm telling you it's related to only civil work, so we are not actually going to look at the interior part of it, okay. So just to understand what is the measurement floor plan, we will just will come to it soon, okay. So I just have a very small video here for you which should orient you for the, it's a downloaded video, so it's not just.
I need to assign a value to each of these inch blocks. This is 1/8 inch grid paper, meaning that I can use it as 1/8 of an inch, where each block is a foot. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1/8 inch equals a foot scale. I could also use it as a 1/4 inch scale if I count 2 blocks as a foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. However, both an 1/8 and a 1/4 inch scale are too large for this building, which is 25 feet by 40 feet. So I'm going to assign a unit of 5 feet. I'm going to say 1 inch equals 5 feet. And therefore, right in the middle will be 2 feet 6 inches. This will be 1 foot 3 inches. And this will be 3 foot 9 inches. And this is just a guide for those lengths that aren't an exact 5 feet. So let's start. I'm going to draw this wall first. It's 25 feet long. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now I'll draw this wall, which is 40 feet long. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll finish the perimeter. At this point, I like to add wall thickness. All walls have a thickness, and it is a bad practice to draw them as single lines because that can mess you up when you add detail to it later. I have a wall in the middle of the 40-foot length, so I'll count 5, 10, 15, 20, and center it on that. I have a wall in the middle of the 25-foot length, which would put it at 12 foot 6. 5, 10, this is 15, 12, 6 is right there. Now I can draw the openings. This edge is 7 foot 6 inches from that corner. So that would put me right about here. I have a door that's right about there. I have a door that's right about there. I have another door that's 4 feet from this corner. So that edge would be right about there. Now I'm just going to eyeball the positions of these remaining openings. That's the symbol for a fixed window. Let's add the door symbol here. Add another window, window, and let's turn this into a door. One more door here. And there you have it.
Okay.
पुल आउटच्या समोर नाही दरवाजाच्या खाली.
So did you see how this thing is, you have to draw the proportionate plan. What are the things she used to draw the plan? Yes, class. Yashodan?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What are the things she have used to draw plan? क्या किया उसने अभी?
Sir, she took the printout of the SketchUp model which she made, then used, I think it was a A4 or no, A2 size paper, used pencil eraser to make the plan. And I think on that paper there was dots, means measured dots. So using that, she made the plan.
Okay. Uzair, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what are the specific thing you learn from that video?
So the plan need not to be exact but proportionate.
Okay, good. So what tool she used to do that? वो करने के लिए उसने tool क्या इस्तेमाल किया?
She did it by hand and pencil.
Okay. Aniket?
So she used grid.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Sorry, come again.
So उसने ग्रिड यूज किया, मतलब एक पर्टिकुलर मेजरमेंट का, तो उससे उसको वो इजी पड़ा ड्राइंग को बनाने में, proportionate.
Okay, very important. What she did is, thank you. What she did is, she used the graph paper grid. Okay, to just derive the proportion or the scale for the project. Okay, though that video was talking about the feet and inch scale. Okay, for us, we are going to use the metric scale. I hope you all understand what is the metric scale. We are going to use mm as our unit, not meters. Okay, if you want to write down this, you can write down the units which you are going to specify on your measurement sheet is going to be in not in meter. Okay, so everything is going to be in Okay, so I'll just show you one sample sheet and then we can just discuss about it. Okay, so this is the one sample sheet. Okay, of a one studio. Okay, it's a measurement sheet. Okay, it's a documentation of an existing property. It was really fast. Okay, it was not so meant to be very neat. It was on the site, so it is in a single line. But though it is in a single line, you will see that there are few of the examples, few of the information which is shared. You can see all the measurements are in mm, right? You can also see that the information related to space is given, like it's a garage, it's an activity room, it's a laundry room, it's a family room, it's a these are the different bedrooms, then game rooms, then open kitchen which is there, then there is a small pantry which is provided here, then a master bedroom here with the attached toilet. So if you can look at all these spaces, though it's a single line plan, we don't want you to use student to make the measurement plan which is the single line plan. It has to be a double line plan जैसे वो वीडियो में दिखा है. Okay, you can use colors, that not a problem. If you want to use color or the thickness of the pen, the line weight has to be precise when you are sketching it. Okay, it's not about using colors, it's all about if you want to use sketch pen, once you are finished with all the drawings, just use a sketch pen or a different line weight pen just to highlight the wall thickness. You may not just hatch it with a different color. So use the line weight very smartly in this. And this is the information which are given for W. For Windows it is W, it is which is used here, right? Then there are doors, some of the dimensions are given. Then for this garage portion there are few columns which are are hinted here. उसका सिर्फ एक hint दिया गया है कि यहाँ पे columns है. Okay, so these are the few of the things. Like in a kitchen, it is showed ki what kind of a kitchen platform has been provided. It's a L-shaped kitchen platform. Where is the stove, where is the microwave, and where is the sink? All this information is given. Similarly, if you look at this particular toilet which is close to the bedroom 1, you will see that the door opening is shown. It is opening inside the toilet, it's not outside. Also it shows the door swing, how it's opened up into a toilet. It also gives you an information where the WC's water closet is there, where is the wash basin, and where is the shower area. So for that they are using a short forms of the bigger words, like bedroom 1 nahi likha hai, bed 1 likha hai. That is called as an abbreviations in working drawing terms. Okay, abbreviations. These are the short name for the very big nomenclatures. So everywhere these kind of for a kitchen, you might have seen, you guys also wrote KIT. So there are different abbreviations we used in practice, and those are standardized practice. Okay, at this stage I want to talk about just give you a hint about, in a working drawing everything is universally standardized. Universally, when I said universally, मतलब मुम्बरा में या नवी मुंबई में या मुंबई में नहीं है ये ऐसे, ये ग्लोबली सेम प्रैक्टिस किया जाता है. So line weights, hatch for a brick, hatch for a stone, hatch for a metal, nomenclature, waterproofing, okay, door swings, all these things are universally standardized. So you will also be learning what are standardized things in it. Okay, so this is what you have to prepare as a first assignment. Today you have to submit this assignment. Okay, we will be sharing a template for this. Okay, it's very easy. We are giving you a whole day to do it. There is no lecture after this, and we have a lecture, this lecture I think till 12. Okay, so till 12 you are free now. I think you will be easily able to finish this much of sheet. Okay, you have to share the PDF of the this particular sheet. Okay, decide अगर आपका घर ऐसे linear है, rectangle में है, so आपको उसको orient कैसे करना है PDF में, क्योंकि उसके बेसिस पे आपको उसको nomenclature करना पड़ेगा. Otherwise आप उसको rotate कर दोगे PDF करते टाइम, and all the text will be vertically. So decide कि आपके घर का प्लान जो पोर्ट्रेट है या लैंडस्केप है वो डिसाइड करो, उसके हिसाब से उसको नॉमेनक्लेचर और डायमेंशन करो. you have to make a
North
double
भी
line.
identify करो I think.
Yes, north is also need to be identified. So basic, your standard architecture guidelines are there. Okay, so this is a sample image where we are only looking at a single line plan, but we are looking at the double line plan just like what that video showed us. Windows have 3 lines, door frames or doors have swings, but the measurements were missing in that video. Hence, I wanted to put this another extra image for you so that you understand how the dimensioning part is been explained uh, through this particular drawings. Okay, so there are many information which is given. Just for example, if you look at this door which is close to veranda, you will see that the size of the door opening is shown here, 700. Okay, so that's why you have to look at the drawing and get an habit of reading it कि वो क्या है. Okay, so many things are already been given. We are not explaining them, but you can just read through those diagrams. So that is going to be your first assignment, okay, which is going to be your plan of your own house. Okay, it's a single floor plan, it's not a multiple floor plan. So you just looked into from the aspect of just documenting that particular. So this is the first stage where you're documenting it, and right now we are just using the SketchUp. How many students know AutoCAD here? How many students know AutoCAD here?
Little bit.
Okay, little bit. So nobody knew AutoCAD?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good. So there are three hands raised. So what I would suggest you is everyone, all the students right now do only 5. Okay, 6. आता है ना कि ऐसे हाथ ऊपर कर रहा हो? 7. Still, whatever it is, what we'll do is we are still because it's a measurement sheet. Let's treat this as a measurement sheet only. What we can do is we will go ahead with the handwork right now. Once you guys will get familiar with the AutoCAD or Revit in the future terms, then we will convert these plans into the AutoCAD plans. Okay, so that is going to be your yeah.
इस प्लान में इंटीरियर का लेआउट मत ड्रॉ करो, जस्ट किचन काउंटर कहाँ पे उसका पोजीशन दिखाओ, बाकी इंटीरियर का कुछ बेड या फिर चेयर्स होंगे कहीं पे वो मत दिखाओ, ठीक है?
Yeah, so that's why I put this particular one image जहाँ पे इंटीरियर फर्नीचर नहीं है. So जो चीजें सिविल वर्क में एग्जीक्यूट होती है, जैसे डोर है, किचन प्लेटफॉर्म है, WC है, वॉश बेसिन है, शॉवर एरियाज है, विंडोज है, वॉल्स है, all those things are only shown because वही relevant है सिविल वर्क से, not the carpentry work like just bed, TV unit and all those. So those things are not part of our documentation. तो वो कुछ भी नहीं दिखाना है कि मेरा कबर्ड इधर है, मेरा बुक शेल्फ इधर है, यहाँ पे डस्टबिन है, यहाँ पे फ्लावर प्लांट है. No, we are not interested into that detail. We are interested into the civil part of it. Okay, Poonam and Parag, if you want to add, you can add now.
No, they can I think start working so that they will get time. Right now, nothing that's it.
Yeah. So in the chat box,
Yeah, you have elaborated good on the overall idea of what WD is all about and what are the importance of the drawings that we make under this banner. I just want to add one thing. Working drawing comes under the banner of architectural rendering and detailing subject, AR&D. So this is how we interpret AR&D for 6th semester. But in our college, we are taking it under the banner of college project so that, as sir mentioned, that we are well aware of what the kind of drawings which are required to make for WD, and the span that is there in 6th semester generally doesn't allow us to go into much detail, and then there's a lot of hasty drawings that we make because of that. So that is the reason we are taking this in 5th semester.
so what we'll do is right now then we have a lecture at 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a time till 12. Okay, you have to just prepare this drawing, get it scan or get it photograph very neatly, get it clean, and then upload it on the Google Classroom. We are creating an assignment there for you. Submission is not in a JPEG format. Submission is in a PDF format. So name your PDF with your name. Okay, with your name and roll number, if you can name it, that is a standardized format. Begin with the roll number, and then you can write your name ahead of this. Okay, so it has to be in a PDF format. Is everyone getting it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Any doubts you have? Any doubts you have? Have you understood what is the what is working drawing right now? At least a vague idea, little bit.
So,
Yeah.
so while drawing, we have to get the actual measurement which is there, or it has to be skipped.
Sorry, I did not get your last part of the question.
She is asking that whether they have to measure it. Yes, you have to measure it. Otherwise, don't understand कि वो dimension कितना है और वो proportion गलत हो जाएगा. ठीक है. Anyways, you are not drafting it ना. लोग draw करते वक्त measurement you will be just sketching it. So I would suggest you take measurements and then draw.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Unit is in mm. That is common for all. Unit is in mm. Just remember this. Not in meter or not in feet or inches. It is in mm.
On a A4 size paper, right?
Paper size is not fixed. It's up to you.
तुम्हारा घर जितना बड़ा है ना उतना तुम्हारा पेपर साइज कैसे बड़ा
Okay.
पोर्शन पकड़ोगे ना तो
Yes.
I would suggest अगर ग्राफ पेपर या फिर ग्रेड पेपर होगा ना
If you do it on the graph paper, nothing like it. If you have graph paper, that is fine. But we want the proportionate sketch. We don't. If you want to use your regular scale or triangular scale, you know, just to convert it into 1:, let's say 100 scale diagram, that is also fine. We are okay with you keeping a scale and then drawing lines. We are not saying it has to be freehand. It's in a sketch format. It is not something which is drafting. If you have a drafting tool and you want to begin with the drafting, it's your call. We are not saying it cannot be drafted. It's your call.
Yeah.
You can draft it out also. But something what we required is the plan. And all these door, window, measurement, kitchen, toilet, bathroom, everything need to be only identified how the placement of the apparatus are there. So that is how it is.
Sir, as you said, we are in the civil work. So does it include the placement of columns?
Yes. You will get that offset for a column, na? Yes. So you will get column.
So what we are doing today in the assignment.
Yes, you have to do.
So in that we have to mark the location of
location and the size of the column.
Yeah, we have to mark that also.
Yes, yes.
So at times there are columns which are hidden with the wall.
So don't show them. Don't show them. If you don't understand
which are visible, we have to. Okay.
Or there is the load bearing structure.
That's fine.
Okay.
Agar load bearing structure, if you don't see any column, don't show any column. We are not interested into the do you understand where should be a column placement? That is not the purpose of the exercise. The purpose of the exercise is only to document the house. Please remember, हर एक assignment का एक purpose होता है. ये assignment का purpose सिर्फ documentation है, nothing else. और खुद का ही डॉक्यूमेंट करो.
मतलब अगर इसका पर्पस होता कि उसका स्ट्रक्चरल cracks and you are calling some civil engineer to see कि is
Okay, so when we are looking at this particular diagrams, is only it's your house, because the next exercises which we have planned for you are going to be something where you have to photo document that particular space and then identify details in which these things get executed. For example, if we are going to ask you to document the kitchen, your own house kitchen, and what are the details which are present in the kitchen. We are also going to ask you to click the staircase, door, window. Okay, so that's why you have to document your own house. Don't be street smart to download it from somewhere or go somewhere and measure somebody else's house. Okay, so don't do that. Right now you just have to document because there is going to be a photo evidence later on. Okay, so just don't do that. Right now we just want to understand how much you guys understood the documentation process. That is what we are interested in right now. Okay, anything else? Otherwise we can just stop it here and then you guys can start working. Okay, if you want to sketch something you
I
can
want to
just
ask one thing.
yeah. Continue.
We'll be having ABCM class. Yeah. 12 o'clock we'll be having ABCM class. On Friday, generally we have break on 12:30. Okay. I need at least 1 hour. So do you want me to take lecture 12 to 1 or we should directly start at 2?
12 to 1.
12 to 1. And then
12 to 1.
there would be certain work to. Okay, so it is okay. We don't stop at 12:30 and continue because you have some of you having namaz time. That is why I'm asking. Is it okay?
12 to 1. 12 to 1.
Sir, 12 to 1 will be fine, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then we'll start at 12 o'clock. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Bye bye.
You start working. You start.
We can close this meeting now.
Yeah. You can start
Let the
working. Okay.
students leave. Let the students leave.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You guys can leave.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.